I swear this update gets longer every time I look at it. How are you doing over there, love? Got any notes on the PTO days yet? I'm still trying to make sense of that section. You know, they added a whole new chapter on how to deal with deceased civilians. You know, like the ones that have like ether corruption and stuff. It's going to be tough. A lot of protocol changes. The protocols on the automaton malfunctions are a bit clearer at least. Chingy's gonna be happy about that. What do you think? Yeah, right, yeah. You gotta keep the civilians safe. Always. It just seems so complicated. If you mess up, a lot is riding on your choices in the field. I don't think I could handle making the wrong decision. Not after everything we've been through. See, like over here. Section 4B. Protocol for malfunctioning automatons. If an automaton is suspected of malfunctioning, it is mandatory to inform control personnel within 3 minutes. I mean, it doesn't sound too bad, but there are so many other things to remember. How are you feeling about it? Are you keeping up with all these technical details? I swear, they never give us a break. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything important. Oh, I'm sorry, love. I know you're working on your own thing, and I just asked you to look over this while you had some free time, but I'll leave you back to your studies. I'll just be here, going through the new updated manual. I love being a PUBSEC officer. No, I wasn't being sarcastic. I actually really do love my job. It inspires a lot of what I do and how I am. But sometimes these updates can be a little unnecessary. Ta-da. To get control of the running in the first place. I think that makes more sense. Okay. Make a little note here. Nothing like a warm cup of tea. Huh? What's that noise? I'm sorry. Are they doing construction outside? Let me take a look. Yes, hello? Hi there. I was just wondering what the commotion was. You're right, today is garbage day. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I'll have to set a reminder. Oh no, everything's fine. I'm just with my partner. We're studying for some exams. Yes, we'll make sure we're taking a break. I promise. Alright, have a good day. Thank you. I don't know how much of that you heard, but today is garbage day, and I don't think we've taken out the trash yet, have we? No worries. We can deal with that after we're done with this. You know, I never realized how much time I'd spend studying for this kind of stuff. It's all for Eridu's safety, I get it, but sometimes I wish I could just relax and let someone else handle all this, even just for a day. Do you think it's really fair, though? For them to expect us to be perfect all the time? I mean, just look at the Bringer case. That was insane. I'm sure they know we're not machines, right? Well, Qingyi technically is, but there's people, too. Well, maybe they replaced all of us with automatons. I'd probably be out of a job. I don't know what I'd do then. Perhaps spend more time with you, of course. Alright. I'm sorry, I guess I'm just nervous. It's just, I don't know what I'd do if I failed this exam. I'm so used to doing everything right, you know? I can't let anything slip. Not when people's lives are on the line. I guess that's why I work so hard. Because when I'm on the field, I want to make sure doing everything that I can happens, you know? But I also need to be aware of everything that I can do. I just want to make sure nothing goes wrong. There's no room for mistakes, you know? I know I'm allowed to make mistakes, but the less mistakes, the better, you know? Anyways, I'll let you get back to it, love. This tea is fantastic. I didn't know you brewed a favorite of mine. Thank you, dear. It's definitely the pick-me-up I needed. Thanks for being here, by the way. I don't say this enough, but I appreciate you more than you know. Just having you next to me makes studying less lonely. Even if I'm drowning in all the paperwork. Oh, so they added a whole new section on vacation days this year. Can you believe that? PTO. Like they expect us to take breaks. Yeah, right? Who has time for that when the city's constantly on the brink of chaos? Still, if I could take a vacation, what would I even do with the time off? Well, spend it with you, I suppose. I just keep thinking about how we could spend a few days away from everything. Maybe somewhere quiet. Just the two of us. No malfunctions, no handbook updates. Just us. Can you imagine it? The silence. I'd probably still bring my work with me, but you could make sure I actually take a break, right? Alright. I think I've finally gotten through this section of automaton malfunctions. I mean, they really want us to check if the automaton's core protocols are corrupted. If it's malfunctioning, we need to disarm it or neutralize it within 10 minutes. That's kind of cutting it close, don't you think? Is it me, or do they expect us to work under too much pressure? I'm sure they'll test us on that next week, and if they do, I hope I don't freeze. I can't even imagine making that call under fire. Especially if Chingy's life is on the line, you know? That's a scary situation to be in. But hey, I'll have you to support me, right? We can keep each other steady when things get tough. Even if I'm having a bad day. You're really good at staying calm. I'm gonna need that. I know we'll be able to handle this together. Okay, that is something to take note of for sure. I'll just underline this. Definitely need to highlight this. You know, I never how do I say this? I never really let myself enjoy moments like this. It's literally just us sitting here, working. Maybe that's what keeps me going. Knowing that no matter how crazy things get, I got you by my side. Even when I'm buried in work, I still get to have these moments with you. And that, for me, makes it all worth it. Alright. I think I just got this one last section before we call it a night, okay? We can get through this together another time, too. Okay. Oh, wow. You know, I just got word of something. Apparently, my precinct is holding a raffle for a vacation. Guess where they're sending the lucky winners? The Outer Ring. Yeah, that's right. The Outer Ring. A barren desert wasteland. I don't understand. I mean, seriously, who would even want to go there? It's not exactly the kind of vacation I'd picture when I think of time off. They're calling it a journey to the heart of Eridu. But all you'll get is a scorching sun, miles of dust, and Cinder Lake. I know. How romantic. Would you even be interested? A vacation there? I guess you could spend all your time staring at the lava-filled Cinder Lake. Maybe watch it bubble and boil. I mean, what else is there to do? I do have friends there. I do have some connections also with some of the biker gangs as well. So I know we'd be in good hands. Okay, I know it's not the most ideal place for a vacation, but what if we did go? Would we just sit around, watch the lava, and pretend like we're enjoying it? I mean, there's nothing there. It's just sand and heat. Maybe we could try to enjoy the view of the lake. How long could we stare at a lake full of lava before we get bored, you know? You'd have to make it fun. Maybe we could try something stupid, like, I don't know, see who can stand the heat the longest without complaining. Or try to spot any weird creatures that somehow survive out there. Who knows? Maybe there's some weird desert wildlife hiding around. Yeah. Could we even find a way to make it more interesting? The heat would probably be unbearable, but I guess we could find an oasis or something? Maybe just lie in the shade, take naps, or, I don't know, try to read? Write some reports? And then work, of course. I'm just kidding. No work. At least, maybe not for the whole day we're on vacation. Because yeah, work totally sounds like the best way to unwind. Anyways, I'll let you get back to it. I'm sorry for distracting you, love. Okay. Alright, this seems like the normal stuff. Make sure you request off 2 weeks in advance. You can only have a certain amount of hours of PTO. You know, even though the idea of going there is completely laughable, you know, going to the outer ring, I can't help but wonder, if it was just us out there, with no distractions, no work, nothing to worry about, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. We'd be together after all. It wouldn't matter where we are, as long as we have each other, right? I'm probably getting carried away. I mean, Cinder Lake? It's just this big, boiling pit of lava. I don't think we'd actually be making memories there. But, if it's a free vacation, what's the harm? What if we made it a tradition every year? We joke about it, complain about the heat, and pretend we're really doing something special. A tradition of getting away from work in the most ridiculous way possible. Oh man. Sometimes I really wish we could just throw all this away for a few days. No updates, no manuals. Just you and me getting away from all the chaos. Who needs a vacation in the desert when you can be literally anywhere else? It might sound like I'm complaining a lot, but I do really love my job. It can be stressful, though, and I think maybe I'm reaching my limit. I guess the problem is that I've forgotten just how to enjoy things. I think I'd be the one dragging us both back into work mode, even in a desert. Good tea. Okay, that makes so much more sense now. Let's make note of that. Maybe I could use the time to finally unwind. I'd want to be able to put everything down for once. Just enjoy being with you, without the constant noise of work running through my head. If we did win this thing, I'd probably want to drag you around like it's some sort of mission. That's just how I am, unfortunately. But if we could find a spot away from the crowds, maybe we could try to relax. Find a place with no interruptions where I can just focus on you. Okay, enough daydreaming about the outer ring. We both know that's not happening anytime soon. But I'm glad we're here together. Even if it's just this study session. With me grumbling about PTO days and vacation raffles and manuals. I'd take this over Cinder Lake any day. Thanks for sticking around. You know, I'm not exactly the best at taking breaks, but maybe you'll help me learn, right? I love you. Let's wrap up. We've worked hard today. Oh, don't forget, we still need to take out the trash. We'll start with that first. And then I can make you a yummy meal. All right. Let's get started then. Thank you, love.